most innovative space on the screens of Telesur has arrived. Science and technology with a Latin American seal accessible to all in today's edition of Atomun. Thanks for preferring us. As it is usual, let's travel in time with our segment Technology File. A few programs ago, we talked about the evolution of the automobile, and today, as requested by some viewers, we will see how some vehicles has become the main means of transportation since the first steam vehicle was invented in the 18th century. The evolution of the automobile. In 1769, Nicolas Joseph Cugnot invented the first vehicle fueled by steam. It was a tricycle with wooden wheels, iron rims, and it weighed 4.5 tons. In 1866, Gottlieb Daimler from Germany built the first automobile fueled by a combustion engine. In 1886, Carl Benz from Germany registered a patent for a vehicle fueled by gas. It had 3 wheels and, despite being the topic of many debates, it has been recognized as the world's first automobile. In 1898, Louis Renault built his first vehicle, which had a driving seat inside, and he founded Renault, one of the oldest companies in the automobile sector. In 1908, Henry Ford started producing automobiles using assembly line production, a system that allowed him to reach high levels of production. He became the most successful automobile maker in the United States in those years. In the 1930s, the Great Depression affected a great percentage of the world. The automobile industry was not the exception. It was the era of the Plymouth model, which were relatively economical, and it had a 6-cylinder engine. In 1939, the Plymouth introduced the first automatic convertible rooftop, which worked with vacuum force. In 1988, Chrysler's New Yorker was the first American car with an airbag as a standard equipment. Some years later, in the year 2000, Honda produced the Insight, a hybrid car fueled by gas and electricity, and was made available in the United States. In the recent decade, automobiles have undergone great technological improvements, and they offer more amenities for the driver, such as airbags, power locks, air conditioner, stereo system, high speed, light and rain sensors, and GPS devices, among other features that make every trip easier. In the 21st century, and in response to the high levels of air pollution, the first hybrid models have been introduced to the market. They combine gas fuel with electrical power, which helps reduce the consumption of gasoline. The telecommunications satellite Tupac-Atari, Bolivia's first satellite, was successfully launched from China. Let's see the details of this technological achievement for the history of that South American nation. In the main square of Bolivia, a series of screens were set up in order for the population to follow this historical achievement. In La Paz, tradition of thanking Mother Earth or Pachamama was performed.
Inaugurando en Bolivia para el mundo entero para comunicarse. Así, Bolivia levantará, Bolivia progresará.
Lo que vivimos en este momento adentro los bolivianos es indescriptible, una alegría única de tener nuestro primer satélite.
Bolivian national authorities highlighted the event at Murillo Square, where a celebration was held.
Hoy es un tiempo nuevo. Hoy es otro tiempo. En los últimos años hemos recuperado la tierra, el territorio, los recursos naturales. Y el día de hoy damos el segundo paso.
This was the launching speak. which was followed by a report from China that stated mission accomplished and successful, which exacerbated national pride. The telecommunications satellite, after going through a test phase of 3 months, will mainly benefit rural areas where telecommunications service will be completely free.
Freddy Morales, Telesur, Bolivia.
The benefits of the Tupac-Atari satellite can be divided in social, technological and economic aspects. Let's know more about those aspects. In the social aspect, around 3.3 million Bolivians living in rural areas will have access to telecommunications. The digital gap will be breached. The country's infrastructure will be developed. There will be more jobs available and an increase in the levels of productivity in rural areas. Almost 78 Bolivian engineers underwent specialized training in satellite operation and in designing future technological devices. In the technological aspects, the benefits will be felt in education, healthcare, and medical areas in the most remote areas of the country. There will also be access to internet bandwidth and cellular technology. A new industry will also be established, and it will be comprised in software development, telecommunications installation service, in education and healthcare. In the economical aspect, Bolivia will receive at least $40 million a year by providing services to the private sector, and neighboring countries offering a series of services will cover the cost of the satellite.